Hello everyone, this is Matt from Real World Review, and today is Prime Day, or at least the day of this video is going to be Prime Day. And they're doing it on the 12th and the 13th, so I wanted to show you a few deals that I thought were worth it and, see what you think. But just so you know, the links in the description are affiliate links. You can always just go to Prime Day if you don't want to support the channel, which I don't know why you wouldn't, because it doesn't cost you anything extra. But either way, if you do, thank you so much. And if you don't find anything awesome or you don't participate in Prime Day or anything like that, it's still fine. Doesn't really matter. I'm just telling you things that I personally enjoyed so then you can enjoy them. So let's get started. So this first one we're going to start with is the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. Now at $840, it's still a pretty expensive phone, but it is normally $1,200, and that's actually a pretty good deal. If you go to Samsung's website, you can do trade-ins, and well, you have to trade in a device, and even then, it's very difficult to get to this number unless you trade in a very expensive device. So I think this is a pretty good deal. It does look like you can choose any of the colors, and it looks like even with more storage, you still get a better price. So less than $1,000 for an S22 Ultra with 512 gigabytes. That's pretty good. Anyway, like I said, link will be in the description below. And the next one we have is the Apple Watch Series 7. This one is a 45mm, which is the same one that I have. It is $309, which is pretty good. If you don't like the 45mm one, the 41mm one has a pretty decent discount too, going from $400 to $279. And it looks like that discount extends to the GPS and cellular version too. So this watch cost me $430. For $409, I could have got the cellular one. And I bought this less than 2 months ago, so sucks. But now you can get the deal. And I think that's pretty good. Obviously, you have to have an iPhone, so. And continue on with the theme of having an iPhone, we have the AirPods Pro. The nice thing about this one is it comes with the MagSafe charging case. So it's the newest version of the AirPods Pro. And it is $170, which is not the best discount, but it's still pretty good because normally they're $250. I would say these are the only AirPods that you should ever buy. I would not recommend the AirPods 3 unless you don't like audio. Then just get the regular AirPods. They all sound the same except for the AirPods Pro. Personally, I think they sound a little bit different, but they have the noise cancellation and a seal in it, so it actually sounds way better. Not the best, but still pretty good, especially if you have an iPhone. Now another one I'm not really too sure about. This one is the Hollyland Lark 150. It's normally $308. It's $229 now, which I think is a good deal. I mean, personally, I think that's a good deal. I'm not entirely sure of the quality. I do hear Hollyland pop up every once in a while when it comes to audio recording. So this would be for like if you're vlogging or you need to record a video and have a mic on someone, like a lapel mic. I personally would go with something made by Rode, but I haven't really tested these or the Rode ones, so I'm not entirely sure how that would work. And it looks like it comes in a charging case, which I think the Rode Go Wireless 2 don't really come with. But yeah, pretty nice little setup. And again, Amazon does have a pretty good return policy, so if you don't like it, you can always just return it. There's also some pretty good OnePlus deals, but the one that I like the most is the OnePlus Buds Pro wireless earbuds. I don't know why I said it that way, but I personally have these and I love using them. Obviously, they're not the same as the AirPods Pro, but they're still pretty good. Normally they're $150. They're $90 right now, and they come in black or white, whichever you want to do. A pretty good sound, probably the closest that you can get to AirPods Pro quality, which if you don't like AirPods Pro, then you shouldn't buy these. But there also are some other OnePlus devices that are on sale, so I would go check those out too. They're not entirely the best prices. You can get an unlocked base OnePlus 10 Pro for $800, which is not the worst. Seeing that it's $900, it's only $100 off, but still, if you wanted a deal, here's the deal. I personally haven't tested the device, but obviously it's going to be pretty good. If the OnePlus 9 Pro is anything to go by, this is going to be a pretty good device as well. Next, we have something that no device that I've talked about has, an SD card slot. And this one in particular is 1 terabyte for $110, which is not the best. I would say under $100 would be the best, but at $110, it's pretty much the closest that you're going to get. I think these normally go for about $130, $140, somewhere around there. So you are getting a little bit of a discount, and it's awesome to put in your Switch if you have a bunch of games on there. but that's a lot of games, and you probably don't really care about 110 bucks. But still, if you ever wanted a 1 terabyte, I would say this is probably the best time to get it. And I don't see a better deal like this coming anytime soon. So I would say right now is probably the best time to buy it. And the last thing is the Ninebot F40. I haven't used it personally, but the reason I like this one is because everyone seemed to be liking my video on how to modify the Ninebot scooter. But this one doesn't really seem to need to be modified. It's $600 and it goes 18.6 miles per hour for up to 15 miles of range. It says 25 miles of range, but realistically, you're going to get somewhere between 15 to 20 if you're going 18.6 miles an hour. It has a little over a 300 watt hour battery. Either way, it's 600 bucks. Normally they're 770, so you are getting a deal. Not entirely the best deal in my opinion, but it is a deal if you are looking at one of these scooters. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously Prime Day is going on and there's a bunch of other deals out there, so you should go check them out, because maybe you didn't like any of the stuff that I talked about, but you might like some other stuff. For example, there was a lot of stuff that I didn't care about except for these, which is what I picked out. Personally, I would say that the Galaxy S22 Ultra is probably the best deal. Second would be the 1 terabyte drive. The AirPods Pro and the Apple Watch is pretty good, but the AirPods Pro normally get discounted anyway, but it is a huge discount nonetheless. But what do you think? Let me know in the comment section below, and as always, thanks for watching.